Man bitten by shark off Cape Cod identified, still in serious condition. A New York man became the first person to be attacked by a shark off the coast of Massachusetts since 2012 Wednesday. Truro, Mass. AP, on a windswept dune overlooking the Atlantic Ocean, hastily erected signs warned Cape Cod beachgoers to stay out of the water on Thursday, a day after a New York man became the first person to be attacked by a shark off the coast of Massachusetts since 2012. The victim, William Litton, of Scarsdale, New York, was airlifted to a hospital in Boston, where he was being treated for deep puncture wounds to his torso and leg after staggering to shore, dazed and bleeding. The hospital said Litton, 61, remained in serious condition, and his family asked for privacy. Ad choice advertising and red invented by Tees. Police said Litton was bitten by a shark while wading about 30 yards off Long Nook Beach in Truro, on the outer coastline of the peninsula. The area is part of the Cape Cod National Seashore, a major summer tourism destination. Advertisement in a scene reminiscent of the movie Jaws. Massachusetts' foremost shark expert, Greg Schimmel, planned to speak with Litton and examine his wounds to see if he was bitten by a great white shark. Numerous great white sightings have been reported in the area, which is frequented by seals, and witnesses reported seeing seals in the water just before the attack. Truro was the site of the last shark attack in Massachusetts, in July 2012, when a Colorado man on nearby Ballston Beach suffered a bite that required 47 stitches. The state's last shark attack fatality was in 1936. They're there, just as much as the sunrise and sunset. "We're just guests," vacationer Stephen McFadden, of Plattsburgh, New York, said as he watched waves break on the deserted beach at dawn. "I'll cool my feet off sometimes, but I'm not going to swim. I don't want to be that guy." Town officials said the beach would be closed to swimming at least through Friday, and they put up signs that read, "Danger, no swimming." Town manager Ray Ann Palmer said several shark sightings were reported Thursday, but she did not have details. The area is a feeding ground for seals, which draw sharks, and authorities regularly caution people to avoid the water whenever seals are present. Advertisement: "We hope people understand sharks are part of the ecosystem on Cape Cod," said Brian Karlstrom, superintendent of the Cape Cod National Seashore. Despite the public's primal fear of sharks, the odds of being killed by one are roughly 1 in 3.7 million, according to the National Aquarium in Baltimore. An organization that studies sharks, the Atlantic White Shark Conservancy, said shark encounters in which people are injured are as terrifying as they are rare. While we still don't know all of the details of this particular bite, sharks are not known to target people specifically, and when they do bite people it's usually a case of mistaken identity, the group said in a statement. "Sharks test the waters with their teeth, much like we use our hands. It's how they determine if what they encounter is prey or something to avoid." Andrea Worthington, of Schenectady, New York, and her husband, Rob Olberg, walked their dogs on Long Nook Beach at sunrise on Thursday but heeded the warnings not to swim. They said they were swimming about 20 yards offshore just a few hours before the attack and later were chilled to realize they'd shared the waters with a shark. "We saw the seals and came in," Worthington said. "It's never a good time to be in the water." Associated Press writer Philip Marcello contributed from Boston. By Taboola Sponsored links Promoted links You may like Ayana Komodo Resort, only 1-hour flight from Bali. Discover the spectacular Labuan Bajo Ayana Komodo Resort and home away 15 awesome Bali villas cheaper than a Singapore taxi ride home away under the new paper. Olo's jet is at Seletar Airport, says Singapore spokesman. New paper under Stamford American International School, best routines for kids. Stamford American International School undo enjoy compare. This is the last VPN you are going to need, and it's on sale. Enjoy compare and wa fashionable sexiest Grecian maxi dresses fantasy according to Mana Fashionable undo.